everyone, my name is Nayla Fadhlillah and I am student of English Education Department, Sultan Ageng Tirtayasa University. I'm from class 4D and my student number are 22232400171. So today I'm going to present my final project for the course, Learning Planning on ELT. This project is a portfolio that includes curriculum analysis, a syllabus, and a lesson plan for English learning in PEST Grade 9 under the Merdeka curriculum. This project is divided into two main parts, the syllabus and the lesson plan. Now about the syllabus. The syllabus is provide the overall framework aligning with the official learning outcomes of PEST. It emphasizes communicative competence, intercultural awareness, and critical thinking. And now about the lesson plan. The lesson plan is more practical, using focusing on one meeting with the topic, self-introduction, and daily life. It contains objective, material, teaching methods, media, and assessment strategies. Together, the syllabus and the lesson plan show how curriculum analysis can be translated into classroom practice. In the syllabus analysis, highlight that English in PSD is allocated 2 to 3 4 hours per week, with around 16 to 20 effective weeks per semester. The core topic includes self-introduction, family, and daily life, describing people and place, also school life and hobbies, and asking and giving opinions. And learning objectives are sequenced progressively from identifying vocabulary to producing spoken and written text. So now about designing ideas. In designing the lesson plan, I combined three approaches. The first is communicative language teaching, the second is text-based learning, and the third is genre-based approach. Now about communicative language teaching. Communicative language teaching allows students to practice authentic communication through role play and discussion. And text-based learning. Text-based learning engages them in meaningful text, such as writing sentences and creating dialects. And the third about the genre-based approach. The genre-based approach helps students understand text structure so they can produce appropriate spoken and written text. The lesson follows the teaching learning cycle, building knowledge of the field and the modeling of the text, joint construction, and independent construction. For example, in building knowledge of the field, students respond to questions about their hobbies and routines. In modeling of the text, they listen to an audio dialect and learn new vocabulary. In joint construction, they work in pairs to create short conversation. Finally, in the joint construction, they sorry, in finally finally in independent construction. Finally, in independent construction, they write 5 sentences about themselves and present them in front of the class. The cycle ensures that learning involves the cycle ensures that learning moves from guided to independent practice. So now about important components. Some key components of my project include teaching material, teaching media, assessment, and about rubrics. The first about teaching materials. Teaching materials such as vocabulary about identity, hobbies, routines, and expression for self-introduction and preferences. The second about teaching media. Teaching media including word cards, audio recording, worksheets, and slides with support integrative skills. And the third is about assessment. Assessment which consists of diagnostic and formative. Diagnostic assessment is conducted at the beginning of the semester. For example, um, vocabulary pretest, vocabulary pretest, and listening checks. And about formative assessment is carried out during the lesson, such as observing speaking in pair work, checking writing text, and reflection at the end of the meeting. And about the rubrics, the rubrics which I designed for both speaking and writing to ensure objective and transparent evaluation. The assessment section is very important because it connects directly to the learning activities. Diagnostic assessment helps the teacher understand students' initial abilities, while formative assessment provides continuous feedback during the lesson. The rubric. The rubric makes evaluation clear and fair, and conferring aspects such as vocabulary, fluency, confidence, sentence structure, coherence, and neatness. Through this project, I realized that learning is not only about fulfilling curriculum requirements, but also about making learning meaningful for students. The medical curriculum gives flexibility, but teacher must carefully design activities that integrate listening, speaking, reading, and writing. I learned that assessment is more than grading. It is about giving continuous feedback to support student growth. This project helped me understand how to design a lesson that is communicative, student centered, and relevant to real life context. I believe that this module can motivate students to use English confidently in their daily lives while also fostering critical thinking and creativity. At the same time, I also saw the challenges, limited resources, teacher readiness, and time allocation. That is why professional development and digital support are crucial for successful implementation. So, in conclusion, my final project combines syllabus analysis and a detailed lesson plan to support English learning in PESTI by using communicative and text-based approach. Students can practice English meaningfully. Assessment provides clear feedback and rubric ensure fairness. This project shows that with carefully planning, the medical curriculum can truly empower students to master English as a relevant life skill in the 21st century. So maybe that's all for me. Thank you for watching my presentation. See you.